Yo, what's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing, and I'm back at it once again with another boxing video. What's going on, world? So PBC makes their inaugural um broadcast basically with this Amazon Prime, and their first event on this Amazon Prime was this pay-per-view. Tszyu coming from Australia, bringing his undefeated record to the United States. This ain't his first time in USA, but he's bringing his WBO strap and the vacant WBC strap at 154 is on the line. So two straps up for grabs for the winner of this particular fight. And man, this fight was what we call a bloody bloodfest. You know what I mean? This was a bloodbath. You know, the man Tim Tszyu looked like he was in control of this fight, you know what I mean? You know, throwing hard punches, power punches, having the advantage going to the body because he gave up, oh my gosh, the height difference. The height difference was crazy, and if Sébastien Telfair, I said Sébastien Telfair, Sébastien Fundora, he was getting hit a lot to the body, power punches, you know what I mean? The man, Kostya's son was definitely trying to close the distance and get on the inside, you know what I mean? But in the third round, I believe was it the third round, them fellas, Kostya's son got cut up on the head with a vicious elbow. You know what I'm saying? He got cut on the head with a vicious elbow and was bleeding crazy. His face looked like a horror movie. You know what I mean? Looked like that. Remember that? Was it Badu Jack versus who was it? Was it Marcus Brown? Something crazy like that. It looked like a real life horror movie in there. Early from the third round, the man Kostya also had busted up. What's his name? Sebastian Fundora nose, and he was leaking profusely from the nose. You know what I'm saying? But the man, the you could tell the blood was blind. Obviously, the blood is dripping through the man Kostya son's eye. Tim Tszyu, and the man, what's his name? Sebastian Fundora started to go to work. And mostly, not so much how he fights, up close and personal. Nah, he used his jab. He used his jab, and actually, that was his most accurate punch of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the man Kostya son at distance, and Kostya son is now throwing one punch at a time. He's not really throwing combinations. Yeah, he's throwing his power punches, but he's also getting caught at the end with the jab, and it's actually stymieing him from getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So he picked up some rounds later on, but and Sebastian Fundora, man, he was the more active fighter. And that's what won him this fight. The activity and what's his name? And the jab. He's throwing about 75 punches around as opposed to Kostya son, who's throwing about thirty punches around or 20 punches around. And that's what it came down to, you know what I mean? Kostya son to me, this fight was pretty much decided after the elbow cut him up, and he couldn't really do nothing else because the blood was leaking so hard in his face. All he could resort to really, and any effective punches, and it's a good strategy, was the body shots, you know what I mean? But I had this fight a little wide, as far as 116, 112, you know what I mean? They called it a split decision. I don't think it was a split decision, man. I had Sebastian Fundora clearly winning this fight 8 rounds to 4, and now he's a multiple time champ. I mean, he's a what do you call a unified champ? What's up, Mike 104? What the deal, my G? Big up on yourself. Big up, Mike 104. Thanks for everybody coming through. Hit that thumbs up when you come through this joint. YouTube been doing me dirty, and maybe I'll make a video about why I haven't been uploading so much. Yeah, YouTube is on some BS, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? They can't hold me back, but it has been discouraging doing videos, not to mention the boxing game this year. Here we are, almost pushing March. I'm sorry, pushing April, and this is one of the best events or the livest events we've seen, apart from, even apart from maybe those fights in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean, with the heavyweights. But Sebastian Fundora, he took that unfortunate loss to the guy Mendoza, got caught with a mean left hook, leaving himself wide open, and also his punching style. You know what I mean? Is the way he fights. Not really using his jab or using his height, length, and reach. But today he did. Now, to be honest with y'all, I would love to see a rematch. I'd love to see a rematch, you know what I mean? Because it was without no question, that the blood that was all up on the man Tszyu son's face definitely was the determining factor of why this man cruised. Sébastien Fundora cruised to a victory, you know what I mean? Now, Tszyu, I'm sure, is discouraged, but hey, man, that's how the dice roll sometimes. But, I'd love to see a rematch, see if Tszyu can get his get back, and see if this was a fluke win for Sébastien Fundora. But at the end of the day, as of tonight, we have a new unified champion at 154. Now, will Tszyu get a rematch? Time will tell, but I think it makes sense financially for both of them. Excuse me, to get back in the mix and get and see if this was a fluke. You know what I mean? But Be March Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this fight. Very entertaining fight. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Gone.